Good morning, everyone. Happy July 1st. This is Mara's Monday morning messages. Magic, manifestation, mystery for your week. So it's July 31st, and this is the last day of the month. We started off today with Slim and Sassy, or doTERRA's Metabolic Blend. So we're going to put some of this on the top of our head. You'll understand why in a couple of minutes. And on our third eye point. And so this, the Metabolic Blend helps us with confidence. I'm also putting it on my spine in the back. More self-confidence, more self-love, and more movement through stuck patterns. So this is a wonderful oil that we're going to use for this coming week that's going to help us. And you'll see how it really comes in handy this week. So the first card we have is Ondarian Amethyst. And this card is just, you can really focus on that, and it will help to activate your third eye. Again, we just put the Slim and Sassy there as well, so I'm already feeling it tingling. So it activates our third eye. It's also activating our pineal and pituitary glands. It expands our consciousness, shows us universal wisdom and truth, and it helps to bring clarity and calm and intuition. Really increases our intuition, this card, as well as helping us to see from a higher perspective. And that's, again, the theme this week really seems to be that, seeing things from a higher perspective, gaining bigger perspective on your life and on what you're setting out to do. Okay, next card for us is called Interconnected. And this one, I think you guys can see, Interconnected. So this one is about being whole and the connectedness that we all have with each other, all beings everywhere. So in order to contribute powerfully to our world, we can elevate our thoughts and see the good. See the good in others, see the love, see the compassion. And really, when we look at others, we're looking at ourselves, right? There's always a bit of us in everyone else. And so my mantra lately has been, we're all trying. And I think I said that last week. It comes up a lot, where if we can look at every situation and say, yeah, we're all trying. We're all trying our best. And so when we do that, we immediately have more self-love, right? And the Slim and Sassy is helping us with that, or the Metabolic Blend. We immediately see more of ourselves in other people. And so this card is reminding us of that again, that we are all interconnected. And when we think better of others, we're thinking better of ourselves. And then that love and compassion completely changes all of our interactions with people. Sometimes I find that if someone says something that's a little off to me, or I receive an email that seems a little harsh, or again, an interaction with a family member or a friend that seems a little jagged or a little prickly, I have been practicing no reaction and no response, and just letting it kind of dissipate instead of grabbing hold of that energy and then lobbing it back. So imagine if you received something like that, somewhat negative, and you just chose to, let it go and not grab hold of it. And to remind yourself, we're all trying, we're all interconnected, and if I lower my energy, then the energy just keeps getting lower. And if I keep in an elevated state, it's only going to help the whole world. So there you go. So that's with the moon cards. And then we got the new moon card, Promise. And it is interesting that we literally are right in the first quarter moon, and we get to reflect at this time on the new moon, on as it's coming up. New moon, the new moon is all about the beginnings of projects and beginnings of things, the promise, the new promise of this month, doing better and being better and manifesting all of what we've been thinking about and dreaming about, as well as renewing ourselves and reminding ourselves of all of our best qualities and best parts of ourselves. So this is a great time to start something new, and this card is reminding us of that, the promise of the best of who we are, and then using that to move forward. And so I loved the fact that then our fourth and final card of the day is King Solomon's priorities. And doesn't this fit in perfectly as we are starting something new, building our self-confidence, reminding us of all of our good qualities and how we can more and most powerfully move forward? You know, this is the time to devote ourselves to these highest priorities and to let go of procrastination and perfectionism and things that are stopping us, moving through some of those upper limits that we all have, you know, enjoying our abundance and being in the abundance, reminding ourselves of all of that. So if you were to shift your schedule and create some more time for your priorities, we would all move forward much more powerfully. So remind yourselves again of the interconnectedness of your priorities with the rest of the globe and the planet. All of our priorities, when they have self-love, self-care, more self-confidence, it moves us faster and better towards the type of world that we want, the type of world that we're all creating. I know everyone who's watching and who's going to be watching agrees with me. And I love that feeling that I have every time I do these, of having all of you with me and knowing that we all have a common goal. So the cards today and the energy that's coming in is very much all about us as a collective, and raising that vibration so that we can create the world that we all see. I know we all see it. So Mercury we're starting tomorrow the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde, which is a slowdown type of a time, and again, a time for reflection and a time to reprioritize. So that's starting tomorrow. We also have the eclipse season. We're now in the shadow phase of the eclipses. And so the energy could possibly be intense. So the Slim and Sassy is going to help to cool that down. The peppermint in the Slim and Sassy is cooling to our systems, and it also gives us energy. All of the citruses gives us a lot of energy. So please use that freely for the week, and know that I am thinking of all of you and sending you all of my best for a fantastic week. And I look forward to talking to you guys in about a week. Take care.